Arr, mateys. Back again. This time to actually play. Between setup and now, I decided I was gonna go ahead and do all four, just to have two pirates and two merchants. So if you watched the previous video, then you saw that I had Percival Whitewood and Nicholas Juarez. But I have now since then added Gil de Lobo from Trinidad. Is considered a non-pirate with no bounties unless he has 3 or more bounties total. That's a very interesting rule. So he's gonna go pirating in his little sloop. And then I'm gonna probably slaughter her name, but Mayaki Byrnes. She gets +1 die to seamanship rolls versus non-pirates, including during merchant raids. So she's gonna go pirating as well. I don't know how well she's gonna do, but we'll see. Oh, I forgot their glory cards. Glad I just looked. One for you. He went that way. Play after an NPC has found you to avoid a battle. Then you may move the NPC ship to an adjacent sea zone. Yes, Admiral, I'm sure it was him. And then Mrs. Barnes. Oops. She is going to have... Oh, a master carpenter specialist. Diego Perez, an acclaimed master carpenter, is willing to join your crew. Play this card during a port action in Santo Domingo. Succeed at a leadership roll or pay 2 gold if that fails. Then keep this card face up. You may repair 1 hit to one of the hull, cargo, or mass at no cost at the end of your turn. Ooh, where is Santo Domingo to her? Saint Martin. Saint Martin's up here. Santo Domingo. Ooh, not very far at all. Okay. Also, the other thing I decided was that I was going to do random turn order. And the way that works, that is one of the variants out of this book, out of the Seas of Glory. It is the... flexible turns, I believe. Is it flexible? Yeah, in the bag, and you basically pull them. Oh, I like the captains. That's an easy one too. That's a nice variant. It's you draw 2 captain cards and pick 1 to play. Give me glory or give me death. Oh, I like this one too. It's more on gaining glory than just stashing your gold. The cost of glory points from your stash goes up for each point by 5 gold. The first glory point costs you 10 gold stash, the second is 15, third is 20, and so on. So normally if you stash the 50 gold, this would be worth 5 glory points. But with this variant, it would only buy you 3, 10, 15, 20. I like it. I suddenly like these variants. Variant 4, it's a hard life. Just before the game is about to begin, go through the event deck, put into play the first 2 naval ships from different nations, and the first NPC pirate ship you draw. This does not affect your loyalty, however. Dang, boy, that would put the seas, would be busy. And then there's a cutthroat variant. I think I don't mind the first 4. Maybe not it's a hard life starting with, although, starting with all the boats everywhere makes you really think about what you're doing. So you know what? Maybe we'll do that one too then. What I say, just before the game's about to begin, go through the event deck and put into play the first 2 naval ships from different nations and the first NPC pirate you draw. Redraw any NPC that shares a home port with your captain. This means that an NPC pirate could move into a player's C zone the very first turn, in which all there is to say is, "It's a hard life." I like it, but I like that variant rule. All right, I'm gonna give all of these decks a nice little shuffle because, again, I tend to not like games in which it feels like the YouTuber has already created the deck, and so they're like, all I need now is just to get a knife and I can make it through this mission. Let me kill this zombie and get a gear card. Oh, look, a knife. I just, doesn't give me a warm fuzzy when I watch this, but I digress. All right, what do we got here? We got a hurricane. No luck. Boom. That would have sucked as the first event. A Dutch naval ship. Place the Dutch frigate in the sea zone of Curaçao. Dutch frigate. Oh, that's how they do the ships. In the actual board game, there's a token the shape of the hull of a ship, and you would put let's move that off of there. All right, there's a Dutch frigate out and about. So we'll put this card, Dutchy Booze, right there. Next card. Oh, that's a pirate. Advanced pirate. Pirate Man of War. Oh, good grief. Sidwell King Meyer. Tortuga. He's worth 20 gold, but dang. That's a Man of War, guys. 53552. Let's hoping that he disappears fast. I think that's a British. Admiral Robert Maynard. Place the English frigate in the sea zone at Nassau. Boop. Alrighty. Excuse me. Alright, I'm gonna have to read up on the rules for the old NPCs here a little bit on the non-player captains. They have hunt priority. Pirate ships will hunt for captains with gold on board. Then they will then captains with cargo, and then captains with no cargo or gold. Naval ships hunt for those with a bounty from their nation first, then other nations. And then the third one is if you're at war, just if you're an enemy to them, any enemy nationality, not even have to be bounties. They will scout for the players. Anytime a player moves into the sea zone of a hostile NPC, including moving out from port, if your player also starts a turn at sea in the same space, if they succeed at their scouting, battle. And it says NPCs can share zones, so that's going to be important. NPC pirates in the same zone as naval warships will not scout for players. They're too busy dodging the naval warships. 2 man of wars in the same sea zone do not scout for players as well. They're fighting each other. Oh, geez. If multiple hostile NPCs in the same sea zone find the same player, you shuffle them to see who fights you first, and then you have to fight the next one after it. These. Oh, I forgot about this rule. NPCs, when they're forced to move by the top of this card, so like this card right here that has French moves north, Dutch moves south, the minor pirates move east. They ignore that if they are adjacent to somebody in their hunt priority. So if there's a captain, so basically pirates will go after non-piratey captains with gold and cargo, or just go after you players. Period. But there's a priority depending on the adjacency, and then naval ships hunt pirates. All right. Speaking of which, I'm going to take this whole deck that we did. We're actually going to reshuffle that because I think that's fair. All right. Looks like it's time to play. Let's draw the first one. Yellow goes first. Oh, she wants to go to Santo Domingo. So she's here. Oh, before we start, sorry, event card. Boom. Pirates must hang. If any players have bounties from nations that don't currently have a naval ship on the board, go through the event deck until the first matching naval ship is found. Play the card as if it was drawn naturally, then reshuffle the deck. Ooh, geez. Plus, employers calling. Draw a third mission card and place it on the board. From now on, 3 missions are available rather than 2. Disregard if there's already 3 missions on the board. Very nice. Okay, that would have been really bad, but we already have pirates out and nobody is, or we have ships out. So with those ships out, this would have put another one on the board, but nobody has any bounties. So, woo! But the employers are calling, and this card just says from now on. Okay, then. Very interesting. Okay, let me do that real quick so we don't forget. Draw the mission card. It is Dutch privateers for 15 gold. Go to Tortuga. Dutch privateers plan to attack Tortuga. Pass an influence check in Curacao to steal their plans. 1 attempt per port action. Then report to Tortuga and take a port action to complete the mission. After succeeding in Curacao, until the mission is complete, draw a captain card at the end of the turn. If it is Dutch, then the mission fails. Tortuga becomes Dutch. Place a Dutch bounty token there. A French-Dutch war begins, replacing any other. Oh, so there's a timer on this one. What do you say, 7:30? Go for a walk?
Sure.
Okay, so I got about 40 minutes. It's 6:50. Cool. I figured I did the setup video yesterday. I should do a play video for an hour. And then post that one, and then I'll keep posting. Okay. All right, it says Tortuga, but technically that then should be Curacao. Go here to do the mission. 15 gold. The mission is 10 gold. Defeat a pirate of your choice. Not right now. There's a man of war out there. Cartographer. That's the one go scout Trinidad, Caracas, and whatever. All right, well, then she is... Oh, sorry. Gotta go back to this card. So the Dutch naval ship goes east. English west. That's southwest, so it goes around the clock. It actually goes here. Oh, the pirates are gonna be, they're not actually gonna engage because he goes north. No. So basically when they move, it tells them which way to move, and if it doesn't have that direction, then they go to the next available one counterclockwise. So he was supposed to go north. There is no north, so counterclockwise would seem that way. French, no, no, and no. The other three do not exist. Oh, east is the way the storm moves. And I believe the treasure galleon also goes east and draws 5 silver. I believe. I'm going to double check both of those rules, but just read them the other day, so it should be right. Moves in the direction determined by the wind spinner. Oh, wind spinner. My bad. It is the galleon that goes movement. Move like NPCs in the direction of the first move icon, upper left. Okay. So that I did correctly. This I did not. You go there. I totally forgot. We have wind. So we roll the die, and we have winds going to the west. Boop. Boop. So this will go west. It doesn't, so it's going to go over here. Oh! Poor old blue player, and has a storm in over his... Maybe you do a port action, go into the storm, and then get out? But then you're Jason, and the storm could possibly run into you again. You could come out. Well, we're about that in a minute. Yellow is first. She needs to get to Santo Domingo. She's got a not clear path. There's a pirate. He's only got a 2, though. Because that's her destination. 1 out, 2, 3. She can't get in there anyway, so maybe she just goes to the Caribbean. Or hunts a merchant here. She's not pirate. I don't think I had her. No, she did go pirate. She's pirate. I think these guys are my merchants. Okay, she is pirating anyway, so let's... Well, 1, she's gonna come out of port anyway. 2, 3, or 2 and then hunt? Oh, let's hunt. 2, she's gonna scout for a merchant. Her scouting is 3. Oh, look at that. Oh, good lord. Saw all 3 of those? All right. She successfully finds a merchant ship. It is either Spanish or French. She's going to a Spanish port, so it's going to have to be French. All right, she's going to attack the French. That's going to give her a bounty. 1 bounty. Oh, yes. Now I've just realized that's a good thing. Because now that she has a bounty, the pirate will not hunt her. She's now considered a pirate, not a non-pirate. So that's all. That's good. That's good. All right. So now this is how the merchant raids work. You draw 3 cards from the 3 cargo cards. Where'd it go? Give me my cards. 1, 2, 3. Put this over here for now. Then we look at the bottom of these cards. You can this is what you're going to get up here, as well as gold. But right now, she's taking a cannon, hull, and crew hit. Her cannons would be 0, so she would lose the fight. That's not good. All right, well, what's her sales? Seamanship is a 1, but she gets a +1 during against non-pirates. So she gets an extra die, so she's going to get 2 dice. Oh no. No successes. So sad. All right, well, with no successes, she has to take all three of these. She can't do anything about it. The way it works is for every success, you have a choice. You may replace a card, you may discard a card. Um, so basically, or just draw a new one. In this case, she drew nothing. She can't do anything. She's got to take a cannon, hull, and crew hit. So we go over here. Cannon or crew. Hull and cannon hit. Cannon, hull. Oh, hull. Yeah, hull, right? I did hull. Yep. And then that means she's lost the merchant raid. And with no cannons, you basically can't fight. Really? Basically, you can't inflict any cannon hits at all. All right. So, unfortunately, now she's just really wounded. But that was her three actions. Ugh. Next comes blue. And see, this is where the random order comes in. Because normally, if you were playing, then, well, blue would go next anyway. But red wouldn't have a chance to go for quite a while. So, blue might be able, if he was nearby, he could go attack her because she's wounded. Whereas if red got drawn out of the cup or out of the bag next, he could go attack her, that kind of thing. But for now, it's blue. We got a good old merchant ship. He is a petit guave. Oh, he's the one stuck because of the storm. We should do a port action anyway. Ugh. He's going to stay in port because there is a storm, and he's going to do a port action. So the first thing on a port action, I think they're one of these little cards here. Yeah, port activities. The first thing you have to do is sell goods before you could do anything else. And the others, I believe you could do them in any order. Yeah, you can perform the port actions in any order unless you're going to sell goods. Then it has to be the first thing that you do. So he has no goods to sell, so he's going to not do that. But then he can buy goods, he can visit the shipyard, he can try to recruit, he can try to acquire a rumor or claim a mission or stash gold. He can also try to raise his loyalty up and buy favors. And the favors has to be the last thing you do in the port. So you can't buy a favor and then use that reroll during your port visit. So for buying goods, well, he's not selling, so we're just going to skip on over to maybe acquiring a rumor. Rumors are not bad. Basically, you pay 2 gold, roll your influence to try to catch a rumor. All right, we're going to do the rumor thing. So that's going to cost 2 gold. There. And then we make an influence check. Which is the chest icon. Right? Yeah, influences the chest, so he's got 3 dice. He passes. So he finds a rumor. If you fail, you just pay 2 gold. Basically, you're at the bar, you know, paying for money, looking for rumors, blah, blah, blah. Nothing happens. He draws a rumor. You can only have 1 rumor at a time. You can pay 2 gold, make the influence check, get a second rumor, but then you have to choose which one you want to keep. This is Storm Glass. A Dutch glass blower has created a weather forecasting device, a storm glass. At Carousel, perform a port action. If successful, after many dealings, you are able to find and obtain the storm glass. Keep this card face up. You may re-roll the seamanship roll when trying to avoid damage from any type of storm, and during storm event cards, you may always take all of your actions. Ooh. I kind of like that. It is kind of a little bit thematic because he's in a port and he hears a rumor in Carousel. Right? Oh. Oh, no, he's okay for now. It's just a treasure galleon. All right. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't a bad little thing. So now what else should we do then? Buy goods. When you buy goods, you draw the top 6 cards. Of the cargo. Oh, I gotta check the port he's in. It has what is that, silk? Because if you drew any silk, it would get discarded and you would redraw. Ooh, censored writings. Ooh, 2 censored writings and some stolen documents. That would make me carrying contraband. Carrying contraband makes you a target. It is worth 10 gold, though. Woo. All right, well, this is how it normally works. Normal is, okay, for every single cargo type, it's worth 3 gold. So it's not really worth it to buy it and just take it to another port because it sells for 3. You buy it for 3, you sell it for 3. In ports that are in demand, so like this barrel of whiskey, way over here at San Juan, it would be worth 6. So you double your money. But if you get 2 of the same, which here we have 2 spices and we have 3 tobacco, the cost for each card goes down by 1. So since there are 2, they'll sell it for 2 gold each. And the tobacco, they'll sell for 1 gold each. I don't think I'm going to carry contraband. Although, it's kind of interesting. It's 2... Oh, it's stolen documents and censored writing. Where can I even sell tobacco? No. Oh, right next door. Oh, could swing over there, sell it, make a good money, or go down here, do the thing here, and then go sell it. I'm definitely gonna buy all 3 of these. I'm not gonna buy them as contraband. I'm just gonna get them as regular. I need to look up the contraband. If I chose to buy them as contraband. So 5, 1, 2, 3, just $3 because there would normally be 3, but there's 3 of them. So Ah, that's funny. I'll just do it like that for now. I can hold one more though, so maybe I'll buy the spices. Yeah. All right, so contraband. Oh, contraband that it was supposed to be sold in that port also has to be redrawn. Contraband costs you 3 gold. Contraband can only be sold in the port listed. Yeah, I got that one. But it's for 10 gold. For every 2 contraband you sell, you can get a glory point. Oh, that's going to change things. Oh, I don't know. I think I might want to. I think I might. Oh, I think I might buy them as contraband, because if I get 2 contraband. Oh no, you know what? Contraband is still 3 gold. You don't get the stacking limit thing. So if I bought the contraband, it would be 3 gold a piece. 3 and 3, that'd be 6. This would be 1, because this is, oh, I wonder if that's in the FAQ. I should double check the FAQ on that one, but. Huh? Contraband just says redraw. Okay, first of all, I forgot to check to see if this any of these needed to be redrawn. We are at Petit Guelph. I don't think any of those were. Santo Domingo, Base Terre. We'll probably okay, so we don't have to redraw them. Yeah, and then it just says buying. If any of the cards are contraband cards, you may choose to buy them as such for 3 gold. Oh, regardless of how many you draw. So yeah, they are just 3 gold. Now, you know what? As much as I would like to, I'm going to stick to that. And then I will buy a regular spice also for 2 gold. Because there were 2 of them. So we'll do 2 gold. So I need 1, 2, 3. Thank you, ma'am. Love you too. Thank you. My daughter likes to give me her the juice from her ramen. She doesn't mind the juice. She likes the juice. But once the ramen is done, for whatever reason, she then goes, I don't need the juice anymore. All right. So he's full up, and we can go on a trip. Then what else do we need to do? Recruiting, no. Acquired a rumor. Claim a mission, none. We could raise the loyalty rating. Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Because that's going to cost me the rest of my gold. And what that does is, so loyalty goes up based on what you buy. So now I can recruit for free in port, and once per turn, I can hire a specialist for free. So if I had a specialist here, like what's her name does, I could just get him for free. And aren't tied to any specific port. Ooh. So your glory, you could go to any port. Oh, she should have done that. That's what she should have done. Spend 2 gold. Oh, she has no gold. Did I not give her gold? He's got gold. I did not spend any of her gold. I know I didn't. She just left port and traveled. But she could have stayed in port, raised her loyalty rating up, and then bought the specialist, paid for the specialist there. That's it for him. So that's 1. He's got to do something else. So he's going to leave and go out to sea. That's going to... Oop. It's going to hurt. Storms do 3 damage, and then you have to make a seamanship. -1 for every seamanship. That's what it is. All right, so he's got a 3 seamanship. 1, 2. So he's going to take 3 damage. Oh, no. He made no rolls, successes. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. All right. So storms deal their hits randomly, but you roll again because, and you don't use the die that's rolled because even though it's 1, 2, 3, 4, the successes are your choice when it is random. When it's random hits. All right. So 1, 1 cargo. Oh no, 1, 2. My cargo took 2 hits and 4. Oh. The cannons. We lost the cannons in the storm. But now I've lost cargo, which I believe means I'm going to have to randomly choose. Are randomly removed. There went a gold. There went 2 gold. was hoping for the tobacco because I only spent one. All right. That was one. That was two. I'm trying to go. Oops. Sorry. Oh, I forgot to throw these away too from the last thing. Ooh, trying to get to Carousel, but there is, oh, just a treasure gallon. So that is 3. 1 port action, 2 to come out of here, 3 to move there. All right. Next player to go is the green, and we're actually going around the board. Merchant as well, so he's probably going to do a port action. He's over here in Old Providence. We are going to do a port, except oh, you can pay a gold to draw an extra cargo card. Very interesting. Well, we're definitely doing that, so let's go ahead and draw those 6. These are worth 2. These are worth 2. Oh, sorry. No spices? No spices. Okay. Defeat a pirate. Two each. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's buy them. Figure out where they go later. Some cocoa and some planks. Got $2 left. Should I get a rumor or hang on to them? I go, oh, I could have spent them for 1 more gold. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's spend. I'll spend 1 first. More wood. Nice. So in that case, I would have bought the wood. I would have bought the wood and stopped. So I would have had the 1 coin that I had a minute ago. So instead of 8, it would have only costed me 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have costed me 5. So I would have had 4 left. Because it would have cost me 5 total for the things, but 1 to draw the extra cargo card. So that would have been 6. So I would have 4 coins left. Hope that makes sense. If I'm wrong, somebody yell at me in the chat or something. So I still have money to buy. I too will buy some loyalty. That's what I'm going to do. I just want that buffer on loyalty. And then action number 2 is to go out to sea. Oh, look at that. Action 3, planks right next door. All right, our last token is Mr. Red. Red is gonna go pirating, pirating we will go. Trinidad is way down here. Okay. He's going to do a port action as well, except he wants to see what this is. Oh, technically, I'm sorry. I did a port action here, so we know that there's, looks like chasers. He did a port action over here. We're going to flip that one over. Huh? Cool. I'm almost done with this turn, and I will... looks like crew hamper thingies. Okay, what do we have here? Swivel guns, I'm betting. Just prior to crew combat, roll 2 dice. Inflict 1 hit to enemy crew on 1 or more successes. It doesn't matter who initiated the boarding. I like it. That's worth 3. We're gonna buy it. Tool guns is under the specialist. Okay. Oh, what happened? Where'd this swivel gun go? Way over here. All right. There we go. Oh, and I guess we should mark Red's home port. Right there. Yellow's home port. Is it San Juan? No, it's City Mont. Yeah. All right, you're good. All right. I say let's move it out of the way a little bit. And then let's buy some shot. I believe those are also 3. Special weapons per token, 3. Yep, all right. Chain shot for each skull rolled, you inflict hits to your enemy's mass. Grape shot is hit to the enemy's crew. Grappling hook, after a seamanship contest, roll where you choose to board. You may spend your hooks to re-roll any number of your dice. Now that we have swivel guns, we're going to get a grappling hook and grape shot. And $1 back. All right, that's 1, 2, 3 to go try to find some merchants. Only got a 2 though. Oh, he failed. He spotted nothing. That's the end of the turn. All right, not bad. 50 minutes. Make an hour episode in 1 turn. The game will take forever if I don't speed this up. But I gotta go for a walk with the little one. She'd like to go for a walk, and the sun's going down, so the weather's cooling off down here in South Texas. But you guys have a good one.